I like 7.
I like
it.
7.
I like it fine. I mean, I like 7. Again, it is like super over stylized. It's distracting. I think it just doesn't hold up. It was probably really cool then. But anyways, I feel like that was 7. It's just too dark. The rain is too much. It really feels Batman-y. Like even Morgan Freeman, he's got the hat on and the trench coat. And it's so it is entertaining. I like it, but it's so cliched. It's his last week. The hot talking
hot shot.
Rookie. Yeah, hot shot. This guy's too mysterious. You're not going to be able to figure it out. It's amazing. And he's like, I got to retire. And they're like, you can't. And then the hot shot guy. And Brad Pitt, who I love and I think is good, he's bad in this movie. I mean, Brad Pitt sounds like he does in Burn After Reading. Like he's like, all right, come on. He's like doing like weird snaps. Yeah, and there's also the other cliche is just dismissing the theory. Like over and over again, he's like, I think this is a genius. And he's like, oh, get out of here, man. He's crazy. He's a crazy person. It's just like, what? This is like a ridiculous. It's Gotham City. That's what I was saying. It's basically Gotham City. Yeah. And then they drive out and they're just in the desert immediately. They drive 20 minutes and they're in clearly like fucking Death Valley. Well, I mean, the great ending, the legendary ending, and it's all exciting. That delivery of, if I was directing that film, when he delivers what's in the box, I would have been like, okay, cut.
Put the gun down. I saw you with the box. What was in the box?
Brad, what are you doing? What is that? He's like, what's in the box? It's like one of the worst line deliveries in the history of film. So that was very 90s. I think it was like hip hop-ish or something. He's doing this crazy thing, and it just doesn't.
Yeah.
That scene, sorry, I'm just skipping to the ending, but we'll go back through. But that ending is great, and I guess it's shocking when you first see it or whatever. But it's a little ridiculous that they just work this deal and this like crazy serial killer. They're like, yeah, we'll just drive around with them or whatever and get into it with them. Yeah, I agree. I mean, it does feel that way. I would say this though, again, just to separate it from Fight Club, it is fun. It's like fun. It's a pretty fun movie. It's pretty good, and the ending is surprising. Another thing about the ending, by the way, like the fact that there's just a van like flying in. They just let it be these two cops. Like that van, you would think is like a bomb, and Morgan Freeman just kind of treats it. He pulls his gun out, but then he's like, "All right, open the box." Open the back of the van, take out the box, open it, and then drive away. Like he's not treating him. He's an accomplice of a murderer. Morgan Freeman just takes his word for it. He's like, okay, he is a delivery guy. Like this guy's driving out in the middle of nowhere. Like clearly, yeah, by all accounts, you would think that. Like even as an audience member, I'm like, oh, this guy must be in cahoots with Kevin Spacey, considering he's the greatest fucking detective of all time.
Just drive off.
It's really fun. They're taking turns. Spacey gets a turn driving. Like they would have covered that up. They would have. Any police force, it's literally 3 cops out there. They would have just been like, yeah, Kevin Spacey got away, and so he shot him in the head. Yeah, and I just can't, like, there's things in movies that you can let slide or whatever, but you're just like, that's too insane for me to, like, cut. Like, I'm like, he's in the back of a police car? They're going to arrest Brad Pitt. It's just so insane. If he did that in front of 1,000 people, he would, like, the police union's very powerful. And Roger even made that point, the last line of the movie, I guess they added because they thought the ending was too dark, so they tried to make, like, a little line from Morgan Freeman. It just doesn't even work. It's just bad. But it's fun. It's like a fun cartoon movie. It's good. I mean, it's certainly better than Fight Club, and like, you know,